Hello guys, it's me, Dean, and in today's video I'm going to be designing my custom space-themed banner for my YouTube channel. So first off, as you can see in my profile picture, it's a spaceship, so what we're going to want to do is make it space-themed. So what I'm going to do is create a grayish sky, or space. We're just going to use the fill tool. That's too dark, but that's not what we want, so we're going to go back, go here, add the custom colors, click OK. Now I have the color I want, and boom, there's our gray. Now, what we want to do is make a few planets. And we're going to be doing this mostly on the top because that's probably where we're going to get our stuff. So now, we're going to take this, we're going to find a way to rotate this. I think it's resize actually. So we're going to resize. Actually, that's not going to work. We're just going to take this and delete it. Fill that box back in. There. Now, we can take this dark red, fill in that. Now, we can create a few circles here, and that'll kind of be like a Mercury or something. Then we're going to take a bright orange. We're going to fix that circle I made a mistake with. Now we're going to take the fill bucket tool, the orange, and that doesn't look all that great. So what we're going to do is take a darker red, and we're going to put it in there, if it will allow me. There. That doesn't look all that great, so what we're actually going to do is simply swap the color palette. There we go. Now we're going to make a UFO. Going to do black, like that. Then we're going to take this tool so we can just delete this. Delete that. And now we'll start painting with our actual brush. We're going to create a nice little curve. As I said, we're going to create a nice little curve. Just like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to erase the parts that we find unlikable. We're going to take a nice dark blue fill tool. And there is our UFO's like shield. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to make the spaceship. And we're gonna do its actual body part right there. this is getting to be a little bit frustrating, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to put that right there, maybe smoosh in the edges a little bit, shrink, and there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to erase this line that's going through our blue here. And there. Now we have the body of our spaceship, and we're going to make it a nice silver. It's not like the gray in the background, but yeah, it's more silver like that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take this tool, carve out a little space, create a circle that is black. Then what we're going to do is fill it with a different shade of gray so you can really tell it's there. So maybe like a lighter gray like that. It's not what we wanted to do. We want to go back. We're going to make a circle. Then we're going to do fill tool, this lighter gray. It's essentially the same color, but I don't care at this rate. And now what we're going to do is take the black and make some lines going through this, like little vents. And there. Now we're going to take our much darker gray, fill bucket, and we're just going to fill in these vents. I'm going to zoom in so this is a little bit easier. Just gotta make the vents. There. Now we're going to zoom out, go to home, and we're just going to take this vent, this circle. We're going to shrink it down. We're going to copy it, move it over here, and then we're going to paste it multiple times. There. And now we're going to fix the little errors that caused. So there, we're just going to continue like that for a little bit until you can't even tell there was a mistake. And there. Now we're going to zoom in. We're going to go to home and use our nice dark gray. Yeah, there. That's the same shade. So what we're going to do is fill. Oops. I forgot the shade of gray we have there is different. Now we'll do the outside of the spaceship. Make it look like it never happened. Use a nice cobalt there, and oops, that's not what we want to do. What we want to do is that. Now we're going to zoom out again. We're going to first we're going to fix the vents. I almost missed that. Fix the vents on the other side. I don't know how I missed that. Too zoomed in. Didn't even realize. Okay, so that is not the same gray. That's the same gray. Because you don't want to even tell that there was a square there. And there. Now we're just going to add a nice little circle there, roughly a circle size. Fill that. Now we're just going to use the brushes, and we're going to expand the circle. So there. Now we're going to zoom out. We're going to make a nice circle right here that is black. Going to circle. We're going to make it so it's pretty much red and tannish. We're going to take lines. Going to increase the size of these lines. Yep, so they're nice and big there. How about this? We're going to take our orange, we're going to fill tool, and then we're just going to do tan lines over it. That way we don't have to do the other lines. Now that we've got the base for our planet, we're going to make yet another circle. First we're going to click off of that. Now we can't change that. So we're going to do a slightly yellow circle around it. I'm just going to hope we can... There. Now we're just going to do that a few more times until, yep, there we go. Now we can erase this and we'll make it look like the thing is wrapping around it. So we'll take our brush, and we're just going to take that. Now we'll simply be able to drag this planet once we get it in the right shape. Now we can drag it over here. Increase the sizes. There. Now, what we're going to do, we're just going to give our little UFO here a nice greenish triangle. Of that size. We're just going to grab this part and delete it. And now we're going to bring it up. Grab our green brush. And we're just going to use the bucket tool. Everyone loves the bucket tool. If you don't love the bucket tool, what are you doing? Now we're going to go back to our nice darkish green. Fill in the splatter spots. We do not want that to happen. There we go. And that's not gonna be it. So we wanna write fan art up. We're going to want Dean underscore, or no, just Dean Blast. If I'm correct, I think it'll just let me write it here. What we're going to want to do is nice blue text there. We're going to want to majorly increase the size. Even that's not enough. What we're going to want to do is 72. Is there seriously not anything bigger? Yep, there we go. Now it's not making the letters appear. Oh, so that's what happened. Okay. Now we're just going to want to write in bold. We're probably also going to want to write this in, blue, but it's not writing in blue. I don't know what's up with that. And we'll probably want to do Comic Sans for our font. And now, what we're going to do, we're just going to want to figure out why the text is only that color. Huh. If any of y'all know why this is happening, never mind. I don't know what happened there, but it worked. Yeah, there we go. No, we want to go back and we went too far back. Now we're going to undo that. Sweet Lord, what did I do? There. Ah, crap. Can I just, like, go back here without doing that? Yeah, we're just going to try. Why on earth is this not working? Okay. Tell you what, we're just going to remove that and try again. So we're going to text. We're going to not 11. We're going to like 28. And now we're going to do Dean last. Gonna replace the space with the underscore. We're going to want to majorly shrink that, and it's not letting me move it. Okay, it's not copying and pasting, so that's something that I don't like. There! Now, what we can do is go to home, and never touch it again. Going to use that, and I ruined it. You know what? We're just going to write my name out because for some reason this isn't working. If you know why it's not working, I'd appreciate if you told me in the comments. If there's any good animes that you think I'd like to watch, I would love to hear your suggestions in the comments. Or if there's any stories that you think are funny you'd want to tell me, I'd love to hear them. After I finish this, I'm probably going to add a lot of I'm probably just going to add a lot of stars, which is great because there's already a stars tool thing. So we're going to just delete that. We're going to make a few stars that are completely blue. So we're going to take a few of those, bucket them. Use this tool. Or actually, no, we don't want to do that because then we're going to have to color in a lot more. So what we're going to want to do there, actually, is that. And then we can just pick that. We can copy it, and then we can paste it however many times we want. Now, we just paste. There we go. Now, once we get enough blue stars in here, I'm probably going to add a good chunk of yellow stars. First, we just want to get all the blue stars in here that we want though. There. Okay. Now, we're going to do a couple of white dwarves. We're just going to bring the star out. I'm gonna do that. Bucket it. Then we're just going to pick up the whole thing. We're going to copy, paste. There. Now we can just paste. I think a star would go, white star would go real nice, like on top, or like right behind my thing, right behind my title. So we're going to paste. We're going to add a star right there. We're going to paste another one, and after that we're going to get started on the red stars. Actually, since we have a red planet, how about we do orange stars? Or not like obnoxiously orange, but you know, just orange. And we can do like star shapes, so actual stars. Use our bucket friend. We're going to shrink him down. Well, now first we want to move the background he is in. There. Now we're going to just shrink him, and we can copy him and paste him as many times as we want. So we can move this. We can shrink it and put it behind this planet right here. And it'll kind of be like it's sitting on its rings. Now we're going to paste another one in. Just, you know, bring it up a little bit. And there, we won't even have to fix that one later. We're going to want to put a few more stars. And after that, one final star on top of my Dean Blast thing. There. Now, we're going to want to just do a few dots in the sky. Or not like small dots, we want them pretty big. And they'll be like even further away stars. And we can just spam them because, you know, it's far away. Of course there's stars far away. We'll add a few over here. We'll add the Big Dipper, or Small Dipper. Then the Big Dipper. Just spam a few more stars. And there, that is probably going to be it for today, folks. So I'm just going to fix up the bottom, talk to y'all, tell y'all some things, and yeah. So I'm probably not going to be publishing every day, or not publishing, but posting every day. But whenever I get some free time, I'll be making videos like this. Just take some time off of my hands and hopefully make a few of y'all's day. I hope y'all stay safe and have a great day.